Hello and welcome to Scrolling with Caesar. Today is August 21st, 2026. Okay, so we've got lots of green candles the past couple of days and everybody's pretty happy and bullish and stuff like that. What I would suggest you to do is make sure you are like considering taking some profit, so to speak. I had a liquidity range here. As you can see, it went out the top of that, and now I've got these stable coins. I deployed the stable coins elsewhere. I didn't put it back in here. I was thinking of putting like a range below the current price to buy back in, but I'm gonna leave it for a bit and wait for this to stabilize and see where it goes. But now, yeah, put those stable coins into interest-bearing things. So don't just ride it all the way up and ride it all the way down. You know, that's the beauty of concentrated liquidity is you can set your ranges where you want to exit. You just have to monitor and pull it out before that happens. And if it goes up, and way up here, yeah, okay, of course you would have lost potential. But at least if you know if it bounces here, which it very likely might, and come back down, you can buy back in here and then provide liquidity on the way back up again. This is why I love concentrated liquidity. It's like automatic like trading for me. Yeah, it's good stuff. So anyways, ETH is up 3%. BTC is up like almost 6%. Sonic is up 12%. Awesome. Keep going, Sonic. We need it to go much higher. Gold is up a little bit. Hype is bouncing around all-time high, which is nice. The stonks didn't do so well. Like crypto really pumped, but stonks haven't. They've been pretty idle. Now Tesla did pump sort of. Up 5%. I think it's because it's a little less blue chippy than Meta and Google and stuff like that. Pendle pumped like crazy. Yearn is pumping. I really wish I would have bought more down here, but I didn't. So I just kind of ride it. Like the Yearn is so good, the Wi-Fi token, because you can stake it and earn like interest-bearing USDC on mainnet. It's so good. Like you get your share. Basically, all the fees go to the stakers, and the stakers then they get it. They don't even have to claim it. You can just leave it there because it's earning Yearn interest rates, right? Which is awesome. Okay, so let's move on to some more non-financial advice. Yeah, so it's been a little while since I mentioned this, so I thought I would mention it today. If you like my content, if you like my Caesar Snack Sandwich videos, or deep dive explainers, or you like this podcast that I'm running, you can support me as an individual through this website. You can, if you want, you can mint an NFT. The NFT is just a nice, cool sandwich, and you will help support my content and keep me going, right? The second choice is you can deposit into Yearn via my front end. So you just deposit into any of these vaults. I can add more if I don't have one that you want to do. And they will split the fees, the performance fees with me. So it doesn't cost you anything extra, and it doesn't send money into my smart contracts. It just sends it directly to Yearn. It just goes through my front end like a referral link. Or you can go down here to links and just use any of these referral links that are here. And that's it. So let's move on to the news and the different tweets for the day. So this is interesting. So Mayor says it's so sad to see none of these crypto cards are available in Nigeria. So there's a huge list of crypto cards here, all kinds of them, and none of them can be obtained by Nigerians. Now, Nigerians are traditionally one of the people who we think of as like a stereotypical unbanked person. And these cards really should, like they really should have card support for them. Like the whole purpose of crypto is to bank the unbanked, right? As well as give everybody else their own self-custody and 24/7 and all of that other cool stuff, right? But it's a huge thing to help people who have terrible banking infrastructure to be banked, and these cards are awesome for that. Like I have an EtherFi card. I use it every single day. I use it to buy all my groceries and stuff like that. Now it would be nice if they had access to this. So moving on. So Aave crossed another all-time high, 600 million in deposits, an all-time high. Now, you know, you can say that that's V4 too, right? So uh, you can say it's because of the pump, right? The tokens are pumping, so it's not like more money just went in. It was just the money that was there has just increased in value. But it's still highly used, and it's a great benchmark to look at and see that Aave is healthy and growing. Okay, I did a video yesterday on enhanced DeFi. It's pretty cool stuff. You can watch this video. It's basically a place where you can put Pax Gold right now, but they're going to put more volts soon. But you can put Pax Gold, and what they do is they sell short-term options for you. So you put your gold in here. They sell options to whitelisted individuals. If the strike price is below, then you earn the premiums. You can earn the premiums either as USDC or more Pax Gold, right? And then if it goes above the strike price, then you sell some of your Pax Gold to those people. Now it's a vault, right? So that selling potential is socialized across all the depositors. So check it out. Watch the video and then go read the docs and ask some questions and see if it's something you're interested in. Okay, so Bo here drops a whole bunch of stuff. It's a fix your crypto security before the bull market. You need a strong password manager, ad blocking like Brave, extensions like Caribus or Revoke Cash. Yeah, fresh wallets with unique purposes. I love this point. I do this a lot. I have a whole bunch of different wallets for different purposes. Okay, strong seed phrase storage offline, never digital, durable. Yeah. I've lost seed phrases before, and it hurts, man. It hurts. Fresh devices that hold your wallets, so you don't use your porn computer for, trading crypto. Spending. And speaking of Revoke, go to the website, Revoke open approvals for any asset that has value in your wallets. Keep those revokes down. So there's a lot here. I think there's some good tips here. I could probably add some more. A good one is to set up take profits. Make some targets, and if it goes through the target, you sold and you're happy. If it pumps past your target, oh well, you can't pick the top exactly, but it's way better to sell than to just ride it up and down. Okay, so ETH and DeFi does a quick look into Pharaohs. He's retweeting the video I tweeted yesterday, and there's a lot here. So Pharaohs is fantastic. It's the type of thing that I love about crypto, and I love about people like Token Bryce who are just building shit that helps people. Right, and that's what Pharaohs does. Of course, he's asking for donations, so go figure out how to donate him if that's something you have the financial ability to do. But like all kinds of stuff here, let's just list through some of the stuff. He opened up the USDE page, the Athena, and here's some of the stuff that he could find right in that one page, like what's backing it, whether it can be frozen, who's providing proof of reserves data for it, how close is it trading to peg, what other yield-bearing assets or backed by USDC. So who's using USDE as collateral? Who controls the smart contracts? In Athena's case, it's a 510 multi-sig with a 1-day time lock. It's depeg history and a lot more. Yeah, so it's a really good project, and I'm going to continue to tell people to look at it. Okay, so I replied to this guy here. So all the salaries ETH Foundation paid me are in ETH are still untouched, starting to feel like it was the right call. So he got paid. This guy here, I don't know why, he got paid from ETH Foundation in ETH to just chill, right, and do his work, and he's just chilled and held it in spot. So I replied to him and I said, you can mint USDCs with that ETH, so you don't want to hold spot ETH. They just chilling. Like you can mint USDC. In this case you can mint Bold and put the Bold to work, or you can take the Bold and use it to buy stuff, right, in your life, right, whatever you need to buy. And and you never sell your ETH. You maintain your upside potential. And if it dumps like crazy, you will sell the bottom, but you already sold the topish, because like if you borrow up here and you have a liquidation, let's say you borrow and you set your liquidation line to like 2,000, right? Or 2,200, or I don't know, whatever risk appetite you have there. If you set your liquidation to that and it continues up, then you continue to maintain that upside. And if it comes down, then you're selling at 2,200, because that's when you get liquidated. So it's not a terrible idea. It's way better than just spot selling and then losing that upside potential. It's kind of like a trailing stop loss, if you think of it that way. Okay, moving on. So Robinhood here has this new feature for Canada. They're trying to expand to Canada. So this is the app, not the chain, right? So if you download the app, you can buy a crypto on the app with 0 fees for a limited time, ending September 30th, 2026. So that's like a month of free trading. I think this is pretty interesting. Like, obviously, I'm too degen to use an app, right, to buy crypto and have it custodied by Robinhood, right? I'm too degen for this, but this is pretty decent for normies. Like, I think normies can get a taste of crypto through this kind of app and use it for a while. Now, I'm not sure if people can like withdraw the crypto to a proper self-custody wallet from Robinhood, or if it's all just kind of locked in there and stuck in there, and you're just basically trading a price. I don't know, but you can check it out. I think it's still cool that they're doing it, letting people do it free, and they're shilling it and trying to get crypto to everyone. Okay, so Frax Finance has this tweet. So we built FRX USD to be the best of both worlds, the security of a fully backed stablecoin institutions can trust, with the capital efficiency and productive DeFi demands. So this is a very key point here. Like, Frax understands DeFi, they utilize DeFi, they're all over DeFi, but they're a stablecoin that is backed like with institutional grade backing. It's very similar to USDC in that manner. However, USDC doesn't do anything to help DeFi. They just kind of, they're more like a parasite on DeFi, right? Not I wouldn't say like a terrible one, but you know what I mean. So I'm always for supporting Frax, and here they are talking about Tangent shows the power of integrating FRX USD to unlock deeper liquidity in the best-in-class yields. So yeah, there's some pretty juicy yields if you provide liquidity to Tangent stablecoin and Frax's stablecoin on these. But I'll let you dig deeper onto that. Sonic ecosystem is talking almost every day about Flying Tulip. Flying Tulip is talking almost every day. I see them on my feed every day. But I've got biases on this. I have Flying Tulip tokens, and I also deposit stablecoins into this protocol, and I get this 9%. Like 9% on a stablecoin like this is pretty juicy. Now, this 9% fluctuates because I'm getting paid in Flying Tulip tokens, which I have to eventually sell, right? But yeah, I'm all good with that. Yeah, I'm totally okay with that. Now you can do what I normally do and put those Flying Tulip tokens for sale in Carbon DeFi or any other concentrated liquidity manager. Okay. Maybe I'll do a tweet on that and explain to you how it's done. I just don't have enough Flying Tulip tokens to make it worthwhile yet. So take a look at this. True stock ownership, fully on-chain. Aerodrome's talking about Base. So Base is going to have some stonks. Now, this is good and bad. Okay, so now we're going to start having like Tesla stocks in 7 different brands, right? So we're going to have Robinhood ones. We're going to have X stocks. We're going to have whatever Aerodrome's or Base is going to deploy here, and the stocks are going to be on chain, right? Which is awesome and kind of shitty because now there's going to be like different brands of the same stock, right? Which is kind of crappy, but it's always been like that. If you think of it, like there's been like all these different like platforms where you can buy stocks like Robinhood, right? And you're not actually buying the real stock. You're kind of just putting your money there and they're holding the stock for you. The only difference now is that those on chain, those stocks can move around and now bump into each other. And you can create liquidity of like Robinhood stock and base stock Tesla. So you could have Tesla stocks in a liquidity pool, and you could, it could be an arb peg, a peg arbitrage liquidity pool, and so forth. But so that's the kind of, there's benefits and terribleness about it. Like the bad part is users will be like, I don't know which one to buy, and then you'll also have all these damn scammers who just like deploy bullshit, like fake ones, and they call it Tesla stock, but it's not actually even backed. It's probably a phishing or a honeypot and stuff like that. Moving on. So here we have Polaris. Polaris is going to be, there's going to be 2 currencies open live on Polaris coming soon. I really like this design. I'm playing with this. I'm a small seed investor in this, and I want this thing to succeed. So USDP and Gold PT and Gold P. So two new stable coins, but many will follow, and each will earn yield. So I keep thinking about, well, maybe I should do a Canadian dollar because I'm in Canada, and maybe I should try to build one of these. But I'm not really good at business development, and that's kind of where that's kind of, if the tech is all here, then the only thing left is to shill it and get people to use it, right? And maybe I can't do that. But anyhow, okay, so that's it for today. I hope this has been interesting and useful and not a waste of your time. And thank you for listening, and goodbye.